Welcome back, Jeopardy fans, to another thrilling recap and analysis. Tonight, January 12th, we witnessed an absolute nail-biter of an episode that had us all on the edge of our seats. Let's break down all the action, the big bets, and those moments that made us all shout the answers at our screens. Right from the start, it was clear our three contestants came to play. We had Sarah, a librarian from Chicago, with a quiet confidence. David, an engineer from Austin, who was quick on the buzzer. And returning champion Maria, a history professor from Boston, looking to extend her impressive winning streak. The Jeopardy round kicked off with some fascinating categories. Literary first lines was a favorite, and Sarah really shone here, snagging the first three clues and building an early lead. David fought back in the world of science, showing his engineering background was a major asset. Maria, ever the strategist, played a bit more conservatively at first, hunting for that daily double. The categories were a great mix, covering everything from pop culture nicknames to ancient empires. By the first commercial break, scores were tight. Sarah was in the lead with 4,800, David was close behind at 4,200, and Maria was trailing slightly with 3,000, but we all know that can change in a heartbeat. Coming back from the break, the intensity ramped up. The first daily double was uncovered by David under American history for 800. He had 5,200 at this point and decided to make it a true daily double, betting it all. The clue. This future president was the only signer of the Declaration of Independence to later have his signature on the Constitution. David took a deep breath, correctly answered, "Who is James Wilson?" Oh wait, the correct answer was actually Benjamin Franklin. A tough break for David, and that costly miss dropped him all the way to 0. It was a huge gamble that just didn't pay off, and you could feel the momentum shift in the studio. Maria, seeing her opportunity, went on a tear. She swept the words from mythology category, quickly erasing her deficit. Sarah continued to play a steady, consistent game, picking up clues across the board. By the end of the first round, Maria had surged into the lead with 7,400. Sarah was in a strong second with 6,200. The double Jeopardy round board was a whole new beast. Categories like opera settings, 19th century inventions, and the human body promised a real test of knowledge. The higher value clues meant the scores could swing wildly, and that's exactly what happened. Maria, with control of the board, went straight for the big money. She found the first daily double early, under world capitals for 1,600, with a commanding lead of 9,800. She wagered a confident 4,000. The clue. The El Audino Grand, splendid. A magnificent theater-turned-bookstore is a major attraction in this South American capital. Maria didn't hesitate for a second. What is Buenos Aires, correct? Fantastic answer that padded her lead significantly. The game became a frantic race for the buzzer. David, desperate to get back in contention, started taking more risks, and it paid off. He snagged several high-value clues in 19th century inventions, more than doubling his score. Sarah, however, seemed to struggle a bit with the buzzer timing in this round. Getting locked out on a few answers she clearly knew. Then the final daily double appeared. It was Sarah who found it, under the human body for 2,000. She had 8,600, while Maria was way out in front with 18,200. This was Sarah's chance to close the gap. She needed to make a big bet. She wagered 6,000. The tension was palpable. The clue. This is the largest and most complex joint in the body, connecting the femur to the tibia. Sarah thought for a moment, her expression a mix of concentration and hope. What is the knee? Correct? A massive get for Sarah, bringing her total to 14,600 and putting her right back in the hunt. What a comeback! Finally, our returning champion, Maria. She had 21,800. She needed to get this right and wager correctly to win. Her wager, 10,601. This means if she's correct, she'll have 32,401, just enough to beat Sarah by $1. Her response, who is E.B. White? Tough miss. The correct response was indeed George Orwell. Maria's bet takes her down to 11,199. And with that, Sarah, the librarian from Chicago, is our new Jeopardy! Champion with an incredible total of $32,400. What an amazing performance! She played a steady hand, made a bold and brilliant daily double wager, and came through in the clutch in Final Jeopardy! It was a truly fantastic episode, filled with strategy, high-stakes bets, and incredible displays of knowledge. Maria's reign comes to an end, but she leaves as a formidable champion. And hats off to David for battling back from zero to put up a strong final score. Congratulations again to our new champion, Sarah. We can't wait to see her defend her title tomorrow. What did you think of the game? Let me know your thoughts on the wagers in that tough Final Jeopardy! Clue in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Jeopardy! Recaps, and we'll see you next time.